All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the TGA call. So excited for everybody to be here. We have had an amazing weekend. Amazing weekend. We've had the LVAs. Who went to any LVA? Raise your hand. Drop a number 1 in the chat. Boom, boom, boom. Were they not powerful? Woo! Love this company. The next thing we also had was the Pro 5 Summit. For those qualifiers, I am going to shout your name out because I'm so proud of each and every one of you. We have Katie Dye, Pro 5 Summit qualifier. She wasn't able to go on this trip, but she's going to make the next one. And we have Tara Ornelas. We've got Sarah McDermott, Justina Narell. Is that how you say your last name, Justina? Sorry. Angie Huntley, Kamaile Bua, and Sarah Redican. We also had Susan and Jamie Alden. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yeah, way to go, party people. It was an awesome summit. We were all inspired and invigorated, and we got some amazing training so that we can then transfer this to our teams and really up level, because this month is a boomer. I mean, we're going to have an amazing months up until June for this incentive trip that's happening. That's apparently going to change all of our lives. That's what it says on the website. So I just want to go over for September, some quick things that you can do to gain some points this month. First off, the main way that you can gain points for your incentive trip is sell product to a new customer or distributor, sell product to a new customer or distributor in the next calendar month following their enrollment, increase sales by personally enrolled customers and distributors each month, and 4, attend events. All right, all of this is on the website, on your Life Vantage website. Scroll down to the bottom, go to events. You can click on 2022 Change Your Life event. So I'm going to just go real quickly about the for September specifically, how we can do that. So we only have to have 250 points. All right. So the way we can get these points is if you would attend an LVA, you get 1 point. If you go to global, you get 3 points. What? Who signed up for global? Drop a 1 in the chat. Everybody, let's get to global. Man, these coming together with all of our team and everybody that's a part of Life Vantage, corporate staff, etc. It is so inspiring, and it really solidifies your belief in this company and what we are doing. So the other way is if you purchase, if you have somebody purchase an activated energy pack, you get 1 point. If you get any new enrollments, any customers with 100 PV, you get 1 point. Now, you can also gain a point by selling the new Axio Plum drink, which is fantastic. If you make that warm, it's awesome. It's like you're having a hot cider. And it is awesome. So just as, can that be an existing customer? Yes, for activated energy or plum. Yes, it can. So let's just say you've got your customer buys, or you got customers that have bought 7 activated energy packs. And then you have some customers that buy 8 Axio Plum. You get points for all of that. That's 15 points. You can only exceed 15 points on those 2 packs. So only 15 points of the Axio, only 15 points of the activated energy. But if you want to combine that together, you do, 7 activated energy stack and 8 Axio, then you get your 15. But you can only do 15 points on that. Now, what is also a nice little helpful hint is that you yourself as a distributor, if you buy some Axio Plum, those points count to your enroller. Well, isn't that nice? And we are all in this together. We are all like supporting each other. This team is amazing globally as Life Vantage, right? So how awesome is that? If, I don't know, you buy some Axio Plum, maybe 2 5, I don't know, however many you want to buy, and it helps your enroller. That's amazing. I love this company. It's so cool. It helps all of us together. We're all in it to win it. Okay, and then the other way, the big one is triple points. How do we get triple points? If you sign up a new distributor, if they buy the Premier Pack, they'll get 2 points times 3, which will give you 6 points total. If you have a new distributor that signs up with the Elite Pack, that's 5 points times 3. You'll get 15 points. Amazing. So this is really good stuff. You've got 150 points max a month you can acquire. So, man, if you did that in 2 months, you already got your, you got a little over your 250. That would be amazing. The other thing is, I was talking to my account manager. She said you have to qualify as a Premier Pro 4 for this incentive trip by June. So wait, hold on. If you're a Pro 1, you can do this. You make all of these points. You sign all these people up. You get your 15 points. You get your 150 points, because by June, you're going to make it to Pro 4. You're going to be qualified Pro 4, right? Or even before, you will qualify for this trip. Okay. So this includes everyone. I love it. Love, love, love. All right. Does anybody have any questions on that, or did I miss anything? All right. Well, I'm so very happy, out of my mind, excited to introduce our speaker for today, Miss Shauna Mucklow. Let me tell you a little bit about her before she gets started. She is amazing. She is a wife and mama from Nebraska. I love that. And she has always been an entrepreneur, growing a few different traditional businesses and selling them. So she's very business savvy. And I can't wait to hear all of her little business diamonds she's going to drop for us today. And all those experiences have really led her to the perfect opportunity at Life Vantage, which quickly became her passion. Her passion of helping people live their absolute best life. I am so happy to have you, Elite Pro 7, Shauna Mucklow. Please share with us, because we really want to become comfortable with presenting the business opportunity, right? So many times we become a little nervous and we want to start with the product first, but this business is amazing. So please share with us how you did it.
Thank you. Okay, let me just say, I feel the most honored to be sharing on your team. You guys, I'm just looking at these names and these faces along the screen. I'm like, you guys have the best energy, all the love. I feel so absolutely honored to be included in this group of people today. So first, thank you for having me. I got to meet Melissa as we did a Success Mastery. That's what they're called. Success Mastery on a Saturday virtually. And quickly, I knew this girl was my people. I was like, there's not a lot of people who can match my energy. I talk really fast and I do crazy things and I act silly. Do y'all agree that Melissa is one of those same people? Talks really fast, acts silly, doesn't care what people think. Yeah, I knew she would be my friend. And then I ran into her in Cabo and we actually got to hug and we became fast friends. So Melissa, thank you. I think you're an incredible leader, an incredible human, what I know so far. And I think you're doing all the right things. And congrats to all of you who made it to Pro 5 Summit and got to experience that. What a fun trip that was for us. So Melissa asked me to maybe come and talk about how to truly grow a Life Vantage business, not be afraid of the business opportunity. And she was shocked as we were kind of maybe having a conversation. And I said, honestly, I don't think I had a customer until after I was Pro 3, almost Pro 4. I remember calling my upline guys and it wasn't on purpose. Honestly, it wasn't on purpose. I remember calling my upline okay, I don't need all this product because I got started back before we had a ton of products to buy. And we didn't even have Nerf 1 when I got started, right? And so it was okay, it's just me and my husband taking products. I don't need $200 in products. I would like some customers to help offset the 200 PV. And she was like, boo hoo, what a problem to have. Everybody you talk to signs up as a distributor. And right. And I didn't even realize that that was like a cool thing. I'll be honest with you. And so then I started reflecting like, okay, so how am I talking about this? How am I talking about the business? And why are people choosing to join me as a distributor? Well, it became really clear to me one thing, because I was talking about the business, right? Okay, I want to excuse all of you for one bit of language. I'm going to say one curse word because it's true and it's real. I want you to know what my initial invite was. Like, it's who I am. It's the people, how I talk to them, right? And it was back before we would text message a whole lot, right? This was 6 years ago. So we did still pick up the phone and talk to people occasionally. And so I picked up the phone to a few of my friends, and this is what I said. Holy shit, you have to hear what I just heard. Guys, and what I was talking about was, it wasn't just the products. Yes, the products got me on fire. The products are why I chose to say yes to a network marketing company when I'd said no to hundreds before. So what we have, do you guys believe that we have the best product on the planet? Put in the chat box, product. If you think we have the best products on the planet when it comes to health and wellness. Because if you do you not also agree that we are so flipping lucky that we have a business opportunity around the best product on the planet that we get to, as normal, everyday people, get to take part in that business opportunity? Put biz if you think like that is awesome. We get the chance to take part in this product, right? It's not on shelves. They're not cutting us out. They're putting money in our pockets because we get to say yes to these products, right? You guys, now if that doesn't light your soul on fire, why aren't you talking to other people about this? Like that could be my whole training today. I'll give you some tips, but truly, if you believe that, if you truly, all the people that just wrote biz and product, if you believe that, then why are you keeping it from the people you love? That's all I'll say, like, about that. It blows my mind, guys. Holy shit. Can you believe what we have? Like, that's how I feel about it. That's what I said to my friends. And so then they'd say, well, what are you talking about? And I said, let me send you a video. They knew how busy I was. I was a business owner at the time. Let me send you a video. I said, I can't explain it as well as the video can. Plus, you got to hear it like I did. Like, that was it. And then they would watch the video and I would follow up with them, right? And I would say, incredible, right? I just started a business with this. Can you believe it? That's what I led to right away. Yes, the product is what is going to blow people away, but let them know this product is not only amazing, we get the opportunity to build a business behind it. That's how I believe everyone in Life Vantage should be talking about this opportunity. We shouldn't just, and I don't want to say just, because we are leaving so much on the table when we literally just go to someone and say, you have that health ailment, I can help you. Because I almost guarantee you, if they have a health ailment, they also have a financial ailment. They almost go hand in hand. My husband owns his own mental health practice. He's a therapist and has been for years and years and years. And he will tell you the number one thing that brings people to his office is financial struggle. Something because they feel stuck in life and they need help getting through it. Well, doesn't that sound like we can give hope to people? We can help them feel stuck, get unstuck out of life, all different kinds of ways in Life Vantage, right? I want you to think about really quick why you started your business. I know I see a lot of you are like taking notes and writing, and like, I want you to take like 30 seconds and write down in front of you in one phrase or one sentence why you started Life Vantage. What kind of pain made you start Life Vantage? Because nobody just starts a business because it sounds like fun, because they need something extra to do. Something compelled you to say yes, to do the business, not just take the products, right? What was it? And if you feel comfortable, put it in the chat for me. I'll tell you mine really quick while you're thinking of yours or writing it down. I was a successful business owner. I did. I had bought and I had sold different businesses. I currently had like bought a business from a friend that was a local business, and I scaled it nationally. We had 36 sales reps across the country, and we were making all the jewelry in my house, in our studio, in our house, like employees. So it was going well. And from the outside looking in, it probably looked like I had it all together, right? It looked like I had a successful business. Things were thriving. I'm married to my high school sweetheart, who is my person. We have 2 beautiful children who are, successful. We live in a great neighborhood, right? From the outside looking in, it looked like I had it all together. But what people didn't know is on the inside, I was literally like, I am meant for something more. I don't feel fulfilled. I still to this day want to be able to travel when I want. And I wasn't able to travel because it was either time or money. I'll be honest with you, right? Come down to time for money for me and my husband. I just was unsettled. I was not feeling fulfilled. At the end of every day, I didn't want to feel stressed. I wanted to feel accomplished. Honestly, that's where I was. And I wasn't feeling that. I was just stressed. And I was like, there's got to be a better way. In my brain, that's what I had already started thinking. In my being, I hadn't put it out there to the world yet. Luckily, God knew what I needed, truly, because my doctors sent me a message, who was a friend of mine who had run into in a basketball tournament a couple weeks prior. And she said, I need your phone number. I got something I want to talk to you about. And she sent me a message and said, listen, I have something that I think will absolutely be a blessing to you. I think Chad and I ran across what we believe is the future of wellness. And you've got to take a look at this. Right? Sent me a video. Okay, so and now I get to read a few of yours. So a few of your pains. Money. Is there anything I took away from? Okay, so because I was there's nothing else. This is groundbreaking. I didn't want to work for an employer anymore. I want my time back, right? Money stream. I was training a new distributor right before this call, and you guys, you know what her number one pain was that we got down to it, like immediate pain that she needs to take care of? Her husband needs to have knee surgery, and they don't have enough time or money for him to go get it. That's her first financial need. Guys, everyday people have stresses that we can help with. When you sit down and you really talk to people and listen to people, sure, their health is maybe a concern, but many of them, it's not their top concern. I hate to say that. Many of their concerns is the outer stresses of life. And if you truly believe what you said earlier, which was we have the most incredible product to help people, and we have a business opportunity wrapped around it. If you truly believe that we have something that incredible, then you certainly are going to share that with them, right? I don't want you to be afraid. I don't care if you're the best business person. I don't care if you know everything there is to know about the compensation plan and all of it. Here's what you need to know, right? This is how you think like a business person. How do you help the most people? That's the first question you need to answer. Because when you're starting a business, you want to figure out, how do you get the most clients? How do you get the most sales, the most customers, right? So in your head, the one thing that I need you to think about first is, how do I help the most people? Question mark. Okay. The second thing is, as a business person in this business, how do I get the most volume? Because when you're truly doing this for a business, Melissa and I were talking, and she said, we are the most heart-centered team ever. Me too. But I also know that I can give people more than just good health. I can give them good health and a lot more blessings. My life has been enriched beyond my wildest dreams because of this company for so many reasons. And if we truly want to lead with our heart, we will let people know all of it, right? The third question is, how do you make the most money? And I know we don't like to talk about money, and I know it's not about making millions and millions of dollars, okay? I get it. But if you're truly thinking like a business person, that's how business people grow big businesses, right? How do I help the most people? How do I get the most volume? And how do I make the most money? I want you to be start thinking like that. Because when you can do all three of those things, guess what happens? You not only start feeling purpose and feel like you're making a difference in the world and feel fulfilled, but when you help other people start thinking like this, they start growing their business and they start feeling more purpose, more fulfilled, less stress because they have more money. All of these things, right? So truly, when you can talk about the opportunity, say, use your own words. You know what my words are a lot of times, right? It depends on the person I'm talking to, but people who know me, I would still say the same thing. Holy crap, you have to hear what I do. Right? Like, say it your own way. How would you say that? I say all the time, you know, sometimes I tell a little bit of my story, but honestly, when you lead with a question and you listen really good, you'll find a pain in their life and say, holy crap, would you be interested in learning what I do? It's such a blessing. And they say, what do you do? Okay, let me tell you. Right? And then all I do is with absolute excitement and energy, I get them excited about what they're gonna hear. Don't be the message, right? Invite tool team. So honestly, how I would do that. Sorry, my daughter was calling me. Let me just quickly tell her I am not available. Okay, sorry, she's 16, just got done with practice. So how I would do that, I would quickly, if somebody said, okay, great, what is it? What do you do? I would say, I get to be a part of helping change people's lives in so many different ways. I partnered with a health and wellness company, and this is what I say. I partnered with a health and wellness company who has the best products on the planet to help people. And get this, we get to be a part of it, and you and I get to make money talking about it. Can I share more with you? Are you open? Well, most people, when I say something like that, they're like, first, they're piqued of, well, health and wellness product. I probably should learn about that. And number two, they think, make money, but they also know the kind of life that I live because I'm not shy to talk about it. And please don't be shy to put it on social media and whatever, how happy you are about Life Vantage. Don't maybe say Life Vantage, but talk about your life and how happy you are, right? Or that you're going to be happy because, put it out there. Please put it out there. Because most people now, they look at my life and say, well, I want the flexibility you have. I want to be able to travel like you do. Before I was able to tell them, before I was able to do all of that, guys, I was able to tell them, listen, here's what I'm going to do with this. And I was so sure. Please be that sure. I was so sure that I said, listen, I don't know exactly how this is going to go for me, but I know this is a gigantic opportunity, probably the biggest one that will ever come across my plate, ever. And I think that it can bring me all my hopes and dreams, which are this. And I listed some things off. For me, it was travel, it was flexibility, it was a way to get back my time. Don't be afraid to be bold. That's all I was. I spoke my truth and I was bold. Did I get some no's? Heck yes. Guys, oh my gosh. You know how y'all come in the business and we all have 10 names or so, like 5 or 10 names, and we're like, oh my gosh, yes. Jackie and Aaron and Chris and Amy and they're gonna do this with me. Right? I walked out of signing up for my platinum pack, right? And I was like, yeah, calling them tomorrow. They're going to do this with me. My 2 best friends were like, thanks, but no thanks. I think you might be crazy. And you know what I did? I went, I might be, but I'm still excited. Right? Like that was it. But then the next person that I called said she wanted to listen. And she became my first platinum pack. Before my products even showed up. I hadn't even taken a product yet, guys. And it wasn't because I was just on fire and wanted to make all this money. It was because I believed the science. I believed in my doctors who brought it to me. I didn't know if I was ever going to have a story because I was 35 years old and I felt like I was in fairly good health. So why wait to have a product story to talk about? I was excited because of all of it. right? And so I was determined to go out and just say, listen, I feel like I just got a golden egg dropped in my lap and we get to hear about it. Like, let's do this together. And guys, if we can get loud about that, I promise you, you will get customers, because everybody who listens to the whole thing, probably 80% of them in my case, in my team's case, say, okay, maybe the business isn't for me for whatever reason. I'm too busy. I just had somebody tell me today they weren't interested, but guess what she did say? But I really think I want to get on those activators. Awesome. Let's find the perfect stack that's best for you. Now let's dive into your health, right? And come up with a solution that's right for you. Some people are going to tell you no about the business, but most of them are going to be intrigued through the learning process to say, I definitely want those products. So what I would encourage you to do is to really flip that, because when you do want to help the most people, how do you make the most volume and make the most money? It's when you develop an army of people, army of mouths to go help more people, right? Imagine if you wanted to be Pro 3. Maybe that's your goal. Maybe you want to be Pro 3 and you go out and you say, let's do a little math here together. And you're going to do 100 in volume. Let's just say 100 in volume because that's easy. So try synergizers, right? And you need 5,000 in volume to be a Pro 3. At 100 in volume, you need to go find 50 customers. Now, 50 doesn't sound like too terribly many, but that's a lot, right? Would you all agree with me? Like, shake your heads. That's a lot. Like, if you told a brand new person they have to go find 50 customers buying 100 before they hit the rank of Pro 3, does that sound daunting? Yes. What if truly we did this? What if we said, let's go talk to as many people that we can and share this opportunity, see how they want to be involved, and you go find 5 distributors, right? 5 distributors. You talk to enough people that you enroll 5 distributors. So 5 distributors, we teach 5, 10, 5 on my team. 5 distributors, 10 customers, teach that 5 levels deep. Do you guys know what happens if you do that 5 levels deep? You're a freaking Pro 8. And all you enrolled was 5 distributors, 10 customers, and you helped everybody else do 5 and 10, 5 and 10, 5 and 10, 5 and 10, 5 and 10. Now, does it sound a lot less daunting if you said, go talk to enough people that you enrolled 5 distributors who are willing to go do 5 and 10, and you found 10 customers? Well, doesn't that sound amazing? Like, guys, that's what we have here. That's what network marketing is. When you can create an army of people to go out and help more people, that's how you accomplish a big business with a lot less effort. We say all the time, this business is simple, and I will say that too. This business is the simplest business I've ever had, and I've had 4 traditional businesses. Is it easy? No, because you're going to run into fear. You're going to run into hardships. You're going to run into no's. You have to be resilient. You have to be resourceful. It isn't easy. It is simple, right? So we just have to do it. Like, let's just get it done. Let's share with the world what we have our hands on. That's it. Don't be afraid. Use the tools to explain. Use your team to explain. Use your upline to explain. You guys have some of the most incredible upline in this whole company. I'm just saying, like, the leaders on this team are magnificent. Use them to your ability. Use the tools to your ability. Share them. Just share. That's all I can say. Any questions? I'm so sorry. I could go on and on about this topic. I love it so much. But any questions or anything else, Melissa, my dear?
You are amazing. You are amazing. I had like my microphone on mute and I'm like, amen. Yes, let's do it. Yes. I mean, seriously, at the summit, that's what they were training us. Go deep so that it doesn't get so overwhelming and you're like looking at these PV numbers of what you have to do. It is all about just repeat, duplicate, and go deep. thank you for saying that. And also thank you for saying how if you start with the business, you can always go to the products if the business isn't for them. But if you start with the products, it's a little harder to go at them with the business, right?
Yeah, especially in that initial conversation, right? Like that is an awkward conversation because okay, show of hands, I'm sure I'll get none. Who likes to be upsold? Like who likes when you go, you're shopping online and they're like, for $19.99, you can get this. But wait, before you check out, you can get this for an extra $75. Wait, for only $1,000, you can get all of this, right? Do all of you just X out and don't buy a darn thing? Think about it that way. That's kind of what we're doing. If you say, let me tell you about protein minor 2. Okay, but wait, now I need to tell you about the Tri-Synergizer. But now Axio, but hold on, there is this business opportunity too. No wonder people tell us no. They feel like they're being upsold. Nobody wants to be sold anything. But if you go to them and you care and you love them and you say, I just found the most incredible opportunity. I don't know if it's right for you, but I'm super excited about it. Are you open to learn about it? And they're like, yeah. And you start that way, they can say, you know, I don't really want to do this, but I do want to do this. Or they can say, I want to do it all. So I think when we reverse that, like there is a psychology of selling. I'll just be honest with you. I've been in sales my entire life since I was 11, my mom says. Like every job I've ever had has been a sales job. And you know what's so funny is I would not call them sales ever. I truly believed in what I was doing. So I was sharing something I loved. And I happened to be top salesperson in every job I was in. But it was because I led with my heart and I really, really cared about people. Well, if you care about people, share the whole darn opportunity. Right? I can't say that enough. So the only other time that it's really effective is if you've had a customer for quite, 2-3 months and they start having a health story, then of course you can say, now do you want to learn about the business opportunity that's behind that amazing product? Don't forget about that opportunity as well, to go back to all your customers and say that probably every 3 to 6 months. Every 3 to 6 months, simply say, okay, I know you're loving the product. I'm just curious. Would you ever be? I just did that today because we have Croton Gabe Pearson coming like an hour away on Wednesday. And so I went through all my customers today and I sent them that message. Like, I don't know, but I just want to ask, would you ever be open to the business opportunity around this product that you're taking? I had 3 of them say, possibly. So we can't be afraid to do that too.
That's awesome. I wanted to ask real quick before we close it up. You had, and everybody was like, what did she say? What did she say? And I hope I wrote it down correctly. So I just want to confirm what you said on how you invite. Besides the holy shit one, I like that. I like that one. That's good.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth, guys. I'm honest to a fault. That's who I am.
Yeah, no, I would too. This is why we get along. Yeah. The high energy, right? We're like, oh my God. Okay, so you said, I partnered with a health and wellness company. We get to be a part of it and we get to make money. Is that right?
Yeah, that's truly what I say.
Can I share more with you? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
I usually say, can I share more with you, or are you open, right? Of course, it depends on the conversation I'm having. I like scripts for an example purpose, but please don't use scripts if they're not your words or they don't fit in that conversation. Like, be you 100% through and through all the time, right? I cannot say that enough. Like, I'm a big script person because my brain thinks systems, thinks logical, but I also sometimes throw the darn script out the window and you just talk from your heart. Just like today, I had this much written down for my training, those 3 questions. Sometimes it's just best when you just talk from your heart, right? That's when it really, really comes through. And don't forget that about your business. Just be you. If you're excited, be excited. The words won't come out wrong, I promise. And if they do, apologize and be like, yep, sorry, messed that up. Let me try again. Be you, right? I can't say that enough.
Thank you so much. You're so amazing. We are so grateful for you to have come on to this call today and share your wisdom and amazingness.
Well,
Round
I
of
think
applause.
you're all incredible. And guys, we have an opportunity in our hands right now that can change the world. Right now, when the world feels backed into a corner, unlike ever before, the way the network marketing industry is growing, and do you know that the health and wellness industry is the #2 growing industry in all the world right now? If anybody had an entrepreneurial bone in their body, timing is everything when it comes to business, guys. I will just tell you everything. And if people are business minded, they will know that. Don't be afraid to talk about timing. Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shauna. Big heart hug for you. And all right, team, let's get out there. What were you going to say? Sorry, I was about
No,
to
that was it.
interrupt.
Don't forget triple points for all in distributor enrollments in September, guys. 10 days left of this month, 10 days. Let's see how much you can take from this training to put into action and how many distributors you can have join your team by the end of this month. Because guess what? You can also tell them and be excited about. I'm going to help you have a trip of a lifetime with me, right?
Yay! Let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you so much, Shauna. Way to